everyone! Today I'm going to be filming a different video. It's going to be a kind of what to expect when you first get a brace, like how it went with me, how long does it take to get it, talking about confidence and how to tell your friends you have it and stuff like that. It's gonna combine everything you would know about scoliosis and when you first get it. So first I'm going to start off what it was like when I first got it, how long it took for the brace to be made, how many appointments did I have, and stuff like that. For the first appointment, I got fitted for it. And then they got this scanner thing, it looked like a thing at the cashiers, and then they just put the thing like that. Then I went home, and then I waited and waited and waited, and then I went back to get the brace, and then that was about a month and a half later, or 2 months maybe, probably a month or less, or half. Something like that. It wasn't that long, wasn't that short either. Then they just put it on me, they helped me put it on, and he showed me how to do it and stuff. And then we just walked around a little bit to around the hospital, and it hurt like heck. It hurt so bad. I went back and I said, oh, it hurts, I'm not excited about this. And he basically told me my schedule, how I'm gonna be wearing it, how I'm gonna ease into it. And he said that after a week I should be used to it. His goal was for me to wear it for 20 hours, so it was 5 hours a day, then 10 hours a day, then 15 hours a day, then 20 hours a day, something like that. The pain was gone after the first week. Kind of what to expect when you first get it. It's not easy at first. The first week hurts a lot, but then you get used to it pretty fast if you push yourself more. The more you wear it, the faster you get used to it. I remember not really thinking about it much, the confidence whole, how I felt about myself, and I didn't really look at the bigger picture until maybe a month after having it, something like that. I don't remember having a huge confidence drop because I didn't have much of a lot of confidence before anyways. Then around 7th grade, maybe late 6th grade, so that's when I started getting a little bit of I hate this, that kind of thing. And a lot of it was because I felt I was so over it. I was you know what, God? Why'd you give me this? Why me? Why not one of my stupid sisters? Just kidding. I love them. I thought, why am I the only one that has this? This is so annoying. I feel alone. I'm done with this. I'm just gonna not do this anymore. I'm gonna die. I was just like that. And it got to a point where I was you know what? I'm done moping around. I'm not gonna do this anymore. It's just so annoying, and I'm not gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna tell someone how I feel, and then I'm gonna get over it because I'm done. I wanna live my life. It's not the biggest thing in the world. I need to get over it, So, I started my YouTube channel to spread my wings and fly. And basically make kind of a community kind of thing. People with scoliosis can come to my videos, watch my videos, comment on them, find people with scoliosis as well, and maybe share their experiences as well if they want to. I just wanted to make sure that people with scoliosis didn't feel the way I did, and they might still, but they may not feel as alone, because I think that was the main reason why I was so sad all the time, was because I felt alone. I was no one else has a brace, I'm the only person, that's ridiculous. But actually 1 in every 3 people have scoliosis, so it's actually very common. So I wanted to make a channel to show everyone how alone. And that brings me to where I am today. Only slightly annoyed by wearing a brace, and that's it. I'm good now. That brings me to helping you guys who are about to get a brace, just got it. All of you getting to a happy place where you're okay with yourself, where you're okay with wearing a brace, and where you're happy, So thing about confidence. I'm really bipolar when it comes to confidence. Sometimes I'm wow, love myself. Oh, I'm so happy I'm me. But then sometimes I'm wow, no, I'm not. When you first get your brace, it's just it's such a foreign thing. It's it's a whole different lifestyle, kind of. It feels super extreme, but it is super, super different living with a brace and without it. Not only can that disrupt you, make you different and stuff, it obviously can disrupt your confidence and how you feel about yourself. I thought that I was a part of the brace, the brace was me, I was the brace was me, that was a part of me, but it really isn't. It's just something you wear to get better. I think that's kind of what I tried to get myself out of the confidence rut. I acted like I was never gonna get out of this brace. I'm always gonna be, like, my body is always gonna be super weird. I'm always gonna have these stupid ribs popping out. My hips are uneven, my shoulders are uneven. There's a big lump of muscle on my back that makes my butt look like a man. To everyone who has a lack of confidence after starting the regular brace, just know that it's not you. Like, you're not the brace. The brace doesn't define you. Remember that you're the same person that you were before you even started wearing the brace. Like, there's no difference. Yeah, it's super annoying, but just think of it, it's literally just plastic. It's just something you have to wear, and you don't always have to wear it like you get a 4-hour break or a 2-hour break, or if you don't have a break, then make yourself one. My doctor would always say, don't work around the brace, let the brace work around you. You're the main priority, your brace isn't. Your mental health, for me at least, is more important than your physical health. Like, if the brace was coming to a point where, like, I couldn't function, there was like no way I could do it, and I felt so bad on myself, and I was like super depressed and really bad, then I'd rather have metal rods on my back than make myself go crazy, you know? Don't always do that. That's not always the case. Give yourself whatever you need. Like, if you need a break, if you don't want to be raced for a day, don't. And that's really bad advice, but if you're so focused on it all the time, like, you can't focus on yourself if you're focused about your back being crooked and wearing a brace the whole time. When I first got my brace, I didn't have a lot of friends. I still don't have a lot of friends. But when I first got it, friends wasn't really an issue for me, just because the ones I did have were really good friends and they didn't care. Like, I didn't even mention it to them, and they found out and they, like, touched my brace and they're like, oh, didn't know you had that. Like, it's a simple thing to them. I don't talk about it at school. Like, it's so weird because at school, you think it's gonna be such a big deal and you think everyone's gonna care about it. No one cares, okay? No one cares. No one's ever gone up to me and talked about my school. Just once someone hugged me and I was like, oh, what's that? You know, like, they kind of like weird out. And especially when people don't even know you and you have friends and you're scared they're gonna think weird of you or different of you. They're not going to. They don't care. It's like, you're the same person you were before you had your brace, and it's not gonna change their outlook on you or anything. We're telling your friends shouldn't be something you should be scared about. Think about you before you think about people. If you're worried about not being as confident, worry about that before you're worried about what other people think of you. With my experience, no one's ever been rude to me about it. No one's ever treated me different. I think some people have been like, oh, I don't want you to do this. I don't think it's gonna be good for your back. Because they're worried about you, it's not because they think any differently of you. They don't think you're weak and things like that. It's just a friend thing. I wouldn't worry about what your friends think about you, or if they treat you differently, or they're not gonna be your friend because you have to wear a plastic thing around your waist or whatever. Torso. If you're okay about it, they're okay about it, you know? Does that make any sense? I don't know. I really wouldn't stress about telling your friends or what people will think about you, because it doesn't matter. Like, you're not gonna wear it, and for the rest of your life, you're gonna wear it for like 4 or 3 years and then you're done. Overall, the advice I have for everyone getting a brace soon or just now got one, just don't stress. Don't stress, it's a mess. Chill out. There are so many people with scoliosis. There are a lot of people that have dealt with it and that are dealing with it right now. You're not the only one, and it's not a big deal. If you want it to be a big deal, then make it a big deal. If you don't, then no. Realize that it's gonna be hard at sometimes. You have to expect that, but don't expect it to always be hard, because it won't always be hard. That was it. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Do you ever want to talk, or like talk about what's going on with you, or if you're sad, or if you're not sad and you're like, oh yeah, I'm so confident and happy, and you want to tell someone, then you can talk to me. I'm always open to hearing about you guys' stories. I'm always excited to see like how you guys are doing and stuff like that, because I want to know. Like, I really want to know. I think it's so much fun to talk to you guys. If you want any more advice other than this, you can also DM me and I'll answer your questions. If you want to talk to me, you can, because I'm always here and I love talking to you guys. So yeah, everything has a downside and upside. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.